All right. I think we should be live again. See if this is better. I think we might be all right here. Let's see. Let me... Wrecked Cloud. How's everything going? Everything look all right? I think I might have just had some issues going on with my live feed, so just making sure everything's looking good before I hop into another game. I was kind of wondering why there wasn't much interact. There we go. Deanra, hello. Furious. All right. I think we're good now. I think we're all right. I have no idea. So for those that are following me on Twitter, for those that might not be, my internet went out like an hour ago. So I was super pumped to play and stream because I just got my new lights. So these lights I can change all these different colors. You know, I'm gonna leave it on blue because I'm not playing so well. Maybe this will make me play a little bit better. So I think we're good now. All right, here we go. Furious. I am playing on console. Don't hate. I actually have it. I actually have it on PC also, but I don't know. I'm a lot better on controller, so I think for now I'm just gonna stick with the old controller. Rolando, it's the first time I've seen you in the chat. Welcome, my friends. Hope all is going well. Rex says stream's looking good. All right. So hopefully everything's fixed. You guys missed my last game. I got 15 kills and got first. Totally just kidding. I did get a kill. I got one kill and then I got a little screwed out of the next one. Furious is playing console as well. No! Look at this dude. Leave me alone. I will say that I'm a little shocked that there are so many people playing this. When I went to get in this, I kind of figured it would be a little bit of a struggle getting into a game. My friends have said that there's an issue trying to get into a game. Look at this dude. Dude would be cashed. My friends have said there's a little bit of an issue getting into lobbies on PC. So, I don't know. I guess this is still pretty popular. I mean, I guess if you wanted to play... If you really wanted to play a BR on console, it's either this or Fortnite, really. I mean, there's Apex 2, I guess. But in terms of, like, a Call of Duty type, there's really only this. That's some straight facts, Jake. I'll tell you. Where am I going? I don't know where to drop. You know what? I went Estates last time. Maybe I'll go there again. Oh, I forgot about the flying mechanics in this. I forgot that you can just drop immediately and then make it basically anywhere on the map. We're going raid again. We're going Estates. Feel like this is me. Oh yeah, plenty of people play Blackout on console. Yeah, it's a little strange. I didn't really expect so many people to be in these lobbies. All right, now here we go. Now we got a party over here at raid. Let me down. Let me down. Be a gun in here. Got a strife. Ooh, I'll take that. I'm gonna take this so I have 200 health. Oh my word, people have so much health. Dude's gotta be weak, right? Oh, that dude just killed the guy I was shooting. You here? I think you're up top. Come on. This map was so good. This makes me just want to go back and play Black Ops 2. So that dude that's to my left had armor, but I don't know if I should go for it or not. Wait, this door opens? I didn't know this door opened.
Net call. Supply drop incoming.
Got a little reflex sight. Ooh. This'll do. Where are all those people that were over here? Oh, I got a long ways to go again. Oh, this happened in my last game. Furious says push it. All right, next time I see somebody, I'll push the gun battle. For now, I gotta try to get in though. Looks like there's a few questions in the chat. I'll get to them in a moment. Is there somebody chasing me? Is there? I forget how to quickly. How do I change? Oh boy. I want to take this sight off and put it on. Let's see. Let's detach. And then let's attach. Let's go. Look at Furious saying run to the helicopter on the mansion. Dude, I don't even know where that's at. Like the asylum mansion? Oh, I see what you're talking about. Over on the other side of estates. That's what you're saying? There's a chopper over there? I'll tell you. You don't play this game for 4 months, you forget everything. Oh my god. Where are the vehicles? I'm gonna end up taking damage again. I hear people shooting over there. Give me a four-wheeler or something. Shoot, I'd even take one of those big old trucks at this point in time. Is there like a... It's totally random, right? Like where vehicles spawn. Pretty sure they're not like a set spawn. I'm trying to just run along the road, but maybe people already took them all. There's still 54 people left. This mode is so good. Is that a four-wheeler? No, it's not. You kind of forget after not playing this for so long just how much fun this mode is. Where are all the vehicles? I'm just running. Oh, there we go. I got a four-wheeler. Oh, there's people here. Oh, we're going to finish this off. Sheesh. Ooh, I got some armor. Got some meds. There we go. I love that you can heal and run at the same time in this, too. Oh, there's a four-wheeler. Where'd that four-wheeler go? Let's go. Hopefully I don't die on this. Hopefully I don't get RPG'd. Kyle, I think my stream is good now. I don't think it was a while ago. I think I just had to restart it for some reason. But now I think we're good. There's definitely somebody right on my tail. Can I go through this? Money. Furious said, dude, what did I miss? What do you mean, what did you miss? Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad news. No! My controller's dying. Here we go. Gotta plug it in. I can't believe I'm still alive. How am I still living? I'm just crossing my fingers. Nobody shoot me. Stop. Look, I'm fine. Here we go. Look at that. We're money. The game was just trying to make it fair on everybody else. There's a bunch of people battling over there. So wrecked in the chat. It's not a scuff. It's it's a battle beaver actually. But same thing. Is that a person? No. How did you survive? Dude, I don't know. I was literally just standing right out in the open. Definitely some people driving in from behind me. All right, let's get in. Let's get ahead of the storm here. It's weird playing this game when, like, I don't really remember. I don't remember what you can drive. I don't remember how to fly helicopters. There's definitely people sniping, though. So that makes me a little afraid. 26 people left. It looks like the majority of the people are probably going to be coming from behind me just based on where the circle's coming from. So the play here might be to try to cross one of these bridges before everybody else gets to them. You guys ever play PUBG? Awesome Dom. Hello. A one-man army! Let's go! One-man army, the first person, my first membership ever. So I just recently, actually yesterday, I spent like 4 hours getting all my membership, my loyalty badges ready. So one-man army, first ever member. That's freaking awesome. There are 3 levels of memberships. So there's tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Tier 2, so tier 2 gives you the ability to, I have my own Discord. You can hop into my Discord. Then we'll do Friday night live streams with subs for people that are part of tier 2. So that's tier 2. And then tier 3 lets you submit footage to me and like I'll break it down. So I'll actually break down your footage instead of like the pro footage and kind of show you what needs to happen. Look at that badge. One-man army with the loyalty badge. The 1-month loyalty badge. Let's get it. I literally have no idea what I'm doing because... Oh. Saw him up there. He's got a bigger gun than I do. Took his armor. I'm gonna try to get inside. I'm gonna try to loot a little bit. That's not gonna help. These might help. A little mesh mine. A little grip. God, this game is so good. I can see why there's still a lot of people that play this. Ooh, is there somebody else over here? Why is that little cart here? Somebody just subscribed. Who is that? I can't see. It's too small. XG13. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Welcome. Is that dude still hiding over there? Wrecked Cloud says one-man army with the drip. Can you add a link in the description for mobile users, for members? Oh, I see you. Oh man, these shots are so hard. That's crazy. So when you actually play XG13, I'll try to figure. I don't actually know how to do that. I'll try to figure it out though. Again, this is the very first night that I've had membership services, so I'll try to figure it out. Furious Knights has followed. Hello. Furious, I've seen you in here a few times. Maybe you just keep checking back though. There is a way to do it. I've seen a link like on other people's channels. Like I saw Courage earlier doing it, and there was a link for mobile. I will research. I'll try to figure it out. A rampage. What is a rampage? Thanks, great content. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Concrete Frost MC, thank you for the follow. Must be some sort of a shotgun. Ooh, a SOG. Do I want a SOG or the GKS? I'll go with the SOG. Is this gun still good? I know it was a beast back in competitive play.
Get to safety.
Got 52 rounds in my clip. Frag, I'll take that. Is there anything up here? I feel like I need guns that are a little bit more long range. How do I... Oops. Definitely didn't mean to do that. Look, I'm still trying to figure it out. Give me a break. I don't remember how to switch between my, like, usables and whatnot. Look at those custom emotes. I made those in Photoshop last night. Oh, I see what it is. Bro, just want to say you got great content. You're going to blow up. Thanks, Spencer, man. I appreciate that. Diener says, I can't seem how to add you in Modern Warfare. We'll see if we can figure that out after this. Oh, I hear you. Oh, that dude's got to get hit by that, right? Oh. Oh, man. I thought I had that dude. Oh. Feels bad. Rex says, do you have any tips on finding a team for CDL? Oh, man. So if you're looking for a team just to start with, a lot of times what you can do is you can try to find people... Woof, I know. You can try to find people just in the CDL playlist. A lot of times people that are looking for teams will be in that CDL playlist. And if not, you can go ahead and you can find people just on game battles and stuff. Or forums. Go on like the COD competitive subreddit and post that you're looking for a team. An American Hero joining the squad. Another membership. I don't know why that took so long for the notification to come through, but an American Hero has subscribed. Welcome. Thank you for the tier 1 membership. Look at the sub hypes in the chat from a one-man army. I love it. That's so awesome. Vishal, welcome. Man, Vishal's a regular. I always see Vishal in here. Let's go ahead. Let's deploy this. I'm glad that there's a lot of stuff going on in the chat because that took away my sadness from dying from that nade. I thought for sure I had a perfect nade on that dude, and then he threw a perfect one at me. So another one. That's right. I have a GB, but I don't know how to use it. Ramby with the tier 1. We got another sub in the house. Look at you guys. Look at that. You guys got the sub hype. That's awesome. Ramby, a one-man army. American Hero. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Hopefully once Warzone drops, we can all play together. Rex, that's right. We got 3. You guys are the GOATs. What else? I missed some other topics. Vishal, what topics have I missed so far? Honestly, we've really just been talking about the game. We haven't really been talking about like the CDL or anything. just been talking about Blackout and how I miss it. It's been a while. So if you have CDL questions, by all means, we'll talk about those too. But now we're just kind of having fun playing some Blackout. Sub train. 10 subs and you wear a banana costume. What do I look like, Scump? Can you sub on mobile? Somebody's got a... This dude would be dead. We got to figure that out. An American hero with the dono. $11. What do you think about Chicago losing to Florida? American heroes bringing the heat. Sheesh. We got some super chats. We got some new members. You guys are the goats. Freaking love it. There's a notification. I don't know why the notification takes so long. I think it just takes a while for it to process back and forth. Got the super chats. Dang. $11 dono. Somebody... I need to make some of you guys... where am I going? Alright. I dropped a little late, but that'll be alright. Let's go to this... You know, I should have just went to Nuketown. I should have just went for it for all the donos. Icon, how can I add you in? I can't seem to do it. Honestly, I think it's just my channel name. I think my channel name is like my Activision account, and then Icon Nation -YT is my PlayStation account. Maybe I just haven't checked it. You might have sent me one. I just haven't been. I haven't been on there to check it recently. All right, I got a SOG. We can do with a SOG. Not red enough to be scum. There are definitely some more people that land here. Little GKS. We'll stick with the SOG for now. Yeah, Scump's the goat. Little Cordite, huh? I'll take that instead of the GKS. Well, I don't know if I want that site.
Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
Oh, I see that dude over there. Should I go push that dude? Let's go try to push him. I need to get in gun battles. I hear you. It's on top of me. Let's go.
No.
Let's go. Ooh, and I got some armor right here. That's what I was missing.
Net call. Supply drop incoming.
Icon Nation -YT. I'm on Xbox. So no, so that's my PlayStation gamer tag. If you're just trying to add on my Activision account, like the one that so you can do cross-platform, then it's just Icon Nation. I might even have one in there. I just haven't checked it in a long time. Let's see. Kind of forgot how this game plays kind of slow, to be honest. There's battling. Let's go get into some gun battles. I didn't even loot that guy's body that I killed. Oh well, whatever. Vishal says, what do you think of Krim's performance in the CDL? I'm new to the scene and read that he's consistently considered one of the top 2 players ever. Aside from winning a lot, what makes him great? So, if we're talking about Crim6, Krim's he's kind of like Karma in that he's considered one of the GOATs just because he's like one of the most decorated veterans, right? So he's been around the scene for a really long time. In terms of like skills these days, so far he's been playing super well, but I wouldn't expect that to continue. So he's been like the second best player on Dallas's roster so far. But I wouldn't put him up there with the Simp and Abizis and Envoys and all that. I know that they're playing different roles. Those guys that I just mentioned are all SMGs, but he's been playing pretty well. I'm pretty surprised by it. Definitely some big guns up here. He fries in 10s pretty consistently as well. Yeah, this game suits his playstyle well, right? So a lot of times when you're watching this game being played, the ARs are the ones with like the 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 KDs. And like a 1.3 for an SMG player is super high. Whereas for an AR, that's pretty normal. So this game just suits who he is as a player. Hello, Hewitt. Crim Omega Lol. Yeah, for the Activision account, I have to put the username and then 1234 from the Activision ID. I honestly have no idea what that would be. I can check next time that I'm on here. Next time that I'm on Modern Warfare, I'll see if I can bring it up. Oh, got another notification. We got another sponsor. Got dunked on with the sponsorship. Let's go. 4 people. 4 people tonight so far. You guys are the best. Look at all those. Look at all those emotes. Look at that. Look at those badges in the chat. You guys are the goats. Ooh, I got a spray can. This has all been looted already. Oh, I see you. Oh. Gotta heal. Aww. Dang it. See, that's the thing. We're just not playing enough. Sub hype. Let's go. How do you even start a team? Like, if you want to start getting known. Yeah, just go to game battles. So if you go into game battles, you can enter the team ladders there. It really is. It's quite the process. Look at all those sub badges. Those first month loyalty badges. Freaking love those things. Let's go. YUP. So really, that's the hardest thing, is trying to find people to play with. As soon as you do, you guys can all have game battles teams. You can go in, create a team on the team ladder, and then go from there. So the first part is just trying to find people, like somebody said earlier. So a lot of times, just talk to people in that CDL playlist, or post on like the COD competitive subreddit. A lot of time that helps. So yeah, as soon as you find people, go to GBs, make a team ladder team, and then go from there. Red Cloud, what kind of mic do you use? It sounds really good. This is the HyperX Quadcast. So I think it's like, I don't know, it was like $100 when I bought it at Best Buy. It's just a USB mic, but I watched a lot of videos. So it was between like this and the Blue Snowball bike and stuff like that. So I went with this one. XG13, any advice on starting a new channel? Yeah, so this is really tough. So I always thought up until now that creating a channel and the most important thing was consistency. And it absolutely is, right? You have to be consistent and upload every day. Right now, I'm on my 98th episode in a row of esports analysis. So the content that I make breaking down maps. So every day for the last 19 days, or for the last 98 days, I've uploaded a video. So the first thing I thought was just consistency. And then I realized after a while that you also have to have something interesting that nobody else is doing. So I grinded for like, I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 years trying to get the amount of subs that I have. And I got to like 3,000. And it wasn't until I started doing the breakdowns that I got to like the 6,000 that I'm at now. So one would be consistency. You have to do it every day, and you have to do it for a long time, and you can't get discouraged when you only get, 50 subs in the first couple months or something. I mean, it takes a long time. There's no get rich quick options in this. You just got to grind at it. Dashy looks like he's finding his rhythm with the MP5. Dropped 45 and almost does a deposit in a 10s game. That's the thing. So, Matthew, Dashy is so good that I know that he's traditionally an AR player, but a lot of times he can just use whatever. So, and that's what that team is missing, right? We're talking about OGLA. I think what they're doing is that they're probably just searching for an answer. And if their answer is Dashy in the slaying department at MP5, then so be it, right? It's a lot easier to find a good AR that can lock down a lane than it is to find an Envoy or a Simp or an Abizi or somebody like that that can slay out from the SMG position. So if that's him, if he can slay out from the SMG position, then yeah, absolutely, that's what they need to be trying to do. I don't know why I came back here after I just died here. I don't know if there's some sort of bad luck there. I love when the map doesn't load in right away. What do I got? A SWAT. This gun's nice. I remember this gun. I didn't see anybody else land here. Consumer, huh? Got a stun grenade. Didn't they take stuns out of this for a while? I thought they did. I thought they took stuns out because it was like a cheap way to get kills. Man, I miss this game. This game it's just really fluid. I know all Call of Duties are, but this one absolutely is. Climbing GB ladders takes a while. It absolutely does take a long time. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it's rewarding when you start to climb it. I had one team in the past that was really good, and I don't remember like our record or anything, but I remember we were really high on a team ladder. Actually, a one-man army that's typing in the chat, he was part of that. So he was part of that team. But yeah, it's just like I think we had like 100, probably like somewhere in like 100 matches played, and it's just we would just get on and we would just grind over and over again. So that's what it takes if you want to get big in the GB ladders. It's free. GB is free. I think you can do wagers. I don't know. I know UMG you can do wagers. I would have. Did I hear somebody? I don't know if I hear somebody running around over here. Level 2 armor. I'll take it. So yeah, it's free. Yeah, I wasn't positive, so Rect answered you there. I wasn't positive if you could do wagers, but I'm sure if UMG is doing it, then GB is going to let you do it also, just because they're trying to keep up with each other. Some extended barrels here. All right, I got a little ways to go. Let's see if we can start getting in here. Man, I miss this game. This game is so much fun. Which players in the CDL would you say have the highest potential ceiling? Oh man, highest potential ceiling. I don't know. I would. I want them dead. I don't see anybody. If I saw somebody, they'd be getting it. Highest potential ceiling would have to be just. Man, I don't. Well, that's the thing is that when I think about like Simp and Abizi and Envoy and those dudes that are really already slaying out. All right, we're going towards these battles over here. They're already, I don't want to say that they're at their ceiling, but they're pretty high, right? So in terms of ceiling, maybe like Dens, right? Dens from the AR position, he's been absolutely shredding. Where was that gun battle just taking place at? This feels a little fast. One Man Army says, wait for Illy. This dude, One Man Army has loved Illy for the longest time. I think he shed a tear or two when he wasn't performing very well at the beginning of the year. But as of late, he's come on a little bit. So he has been playing a little bit better. I don't know if I would say he's... I'm not certain that he's coming, but he's been getting better. Do you think they will add more maps? Oh, boy. Getting shot at from down the hill. He's got a much bigger gun than I have. Do I think that they'll add more? I don't know. I hope that they do. Ooh, I see you. I'm not real interested in this battle just for that reason alone. Where'd this dude go? Oh, man. Just being shot from all over the place. XG13 says, thanks for the advice. When I produce a video, I feel like I spend... Oh, my word. I feel like I can't even reply to these comments without getting sniped. Ow. Is that a person skylining up there? I don't think so. When I produce a video, I feel like I spend too much time on it, nitpicking over and over. I usually end up something more than one day on it. Now I'm trying different types of content. Yeah, see, I did that a lot to begin with, too. I got to where when I was first putting out content, I wanted it to be so perfect that if there was even too long of a break, like in between my sentences, I would go through with a fine-tooth comb and I would cut out, like, we're talking like half a second. So, like, if my sentences, if I didn't feel like they flowed properly, I would go through and I would cut out all that extra time. And then what ended up happening is, like, it just wears you out, right? You can only spend a couple hours a day on a video for so long. You have to try to, you have to try to just cut those things out. And you can't let them bother you all that much. Now, I will say that the more you do it, the easier it becomes, right? Spray can. So it's not like, I feel like I'm pretty flawless in my videos now. Not necessarily flawless, but the fact that I can make a video, I can record it, and I don't have to stop. Like, I can just talk for like 10, 12, 15 minutes straight, and I don't ever feel like I have to stop to restart what I'm doing. So it's just something that takes time. This I don't remember these games taking so long. Like, it feels slow to me. Shotzi. I see a Shotzi in the chat. I think Shotzi will get there. I think he just needs a month or two to get his bearings underneath him. That's a big role for him trying to hop into, and that would be tough. Look at all these custom emotes made by yours truly in Photoshop in the chat. One Man Army with the loyalty badge. Ramby with the loyalty badge. I love it. I don't know if you guys can see those. I don't know if you guys can see the other loyalty badges, but it's like it's consistently purple in the middle. Then it goes to like more stars. It goes from silver to gold, and then from there it goes to like a platinum ring around it, and then all kinds of different things. So that's what I did with my time last night. I wanted to stream last night, but I ended up just making emotes and badges and stuff last night. This does not make me happy. I don't like having to cross this water. There's still 42 people left. All right, you know what? There's fighting going on over here. Let's see if we can get in the action a little bit. Oh. Just like that. You can run all the way across the map, but if you don't hear somebody and they get snuck up on from behind you, you're donezo. Unreal. You know what? Maybe I'll go. You guys want to keep watching this, or should I go play some Modern Warfare, like some just hard point or something? Let me know what you want in the chat. Rect, I see what you're. Okay, I see what's going on there. So you think the GG, too much action. Let's see. Who do you think is the best AR currently? Yeah, Octane, Formal, Major Maniac's been playing well. I would even say like Dens. Dens from Paris has been phenomenal. Wuskins has been very good. I feel like One Man Army. Danny, we'll see ya. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the sub. We'll see ya. You know what? Let's go ahead. All right. You know what? Let's go play some Hardpoint in Modern Warfare. We'll play some Blackout maybe when I have somebody else on. That way you can get revived and all that stuff. This game's pretty tough when you just have to rely on yourself and you have to watch out for everything. let's see, where are we at? I'm loving Chicago, but I did like Seattle because I loved the 100 Thieves last year. Yeah, I want Seattle to do well. I really do. I wish that they would figure it out. I wish that, and essentially, they just need an SMG. If they just had somebody to slay at the SMG department, it would make all the difference in the world. They just need somebody at SMG. Let's see. Octane or Weskin are best. Yeah. All right, let's play here. Let's hop into a quick play real quick. I'll just try to get loose with the M4. Just a quick play hard point. It's not the CDL playlist. I'm not ready for that yet. But yeah, that's the thing. I feel like what's making the difference right now in these playlists are the SMG play, right? I feel like almost every team has a good AR player. Even like Minnesota. Think about what Assault does at Minnesota. Assault was unbelievable in Atlanta. So they're all so, like, the ARs, that role has been doing really well across the board. It's just the SMG play, and that's what Seattle's missing. Think Enable was the right bench. I don't know. Maybe. It's kind of hard to say, honestly. I do think that they needed more production from that role. That's what I'll say. Now, would he have figured it out? He made it sound like he wasn't really playing enough. Like he wasn't scrimming enough. He wasn't part of the team, all of that. So, holy cow, this is so loud. Why is this one so much louder? Of course we're getting smacked. Why does this happen to me? This feels... Wow. So this feels like... I don't know. This just feels different. Where are all these people? What the heck? I'll get in the hard point. Ooh. Ooh.
Enemy at the hotel.
Why does everybody sleep on Arcides though? Yeah, I don't know. Arcides is one of those players that's just always... He's always underrated, no matter what. I think now that... What is up with these guys? Oh my word. I need to stop running around like a madman. Oh wow. Surprised I got that kill.
Enemy cruise missile incoming. Hardpoint contested. Enemy UAV overhead.
Let's see. Minnesota caught me off guard at Atlanta. Now he can't play against a lot of the pro teams on his time. Yeah, Atlanta played super well.
Enemy's taken the hardpoint.
I think I might be getting lucky with a lot of these kills. Love the neon lights. Thanks. I was super excited to get those hooked up. Oh boy. No, we're gonna lose. Not even gonna get to call my streak in. Oh well. What color do we want? We got red at the moment. Let's go blue, huh? These are so cool. So I'm right in this bay window that's kind of at the front of my house. So my wife was always curious in terms of what this would actually look like from the outside, but whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. Rect says, I see Enable joining Optic if he does move teams. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are talking about, right? Some sort of trade there between Seattle and OGLA. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see how that would help. I don't see how that would work out. Unless it was like an Enable for JCap type trade, but JCap hasn't been terrible. So JCap always gets a lot of flack, but again, I've seen this in a couple different places, and I truly believe in it. But a 0.8 or a 0.9 from a player like JCap is serviceable because he's doing so many things that so he's doing a lot of like the objective work. Like he'll be inside the hard points, or he'll be carrying the bomb, or he'll be pushing out domination flag, stuff like that. So I just think that he gets a bad rap for what he does. Do you think you can put up link of your setup in your videos or community windows? What do you mean? Just like what I use, what parts I have, stuff like that? Vishal says, going to start winding down for the night. We'll start listening to the podcast with Attach as I chill in bed. Have a good night, and thanks for the awesome time. Hey, man, thanks. Thanks for tuning in. Can always count on you to be here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I thought that was a really good podcast. It's really cool to get to interact with an actual pro. If you guys haven't seen that podcast, it's a podcast with Attach, so it is up on my channel. Me, Attach, Kingdom Soldier. I thought that was a really good one. So, yeah, check it out, man. I thought it was pretty good. Nameless, I believe it was. He was trashing on JCap. Yeah, I'll tell you, he just takes a lot of crap, man. He has, like, even for the last, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years, it seems like JCap is always the person that's taking the brunt of, I don't even know what exactly to call it. I guess the criticism, right? A lot of people always say that it's JCap's fault, but I just don't feel that way. I feel like he's just, what he provides for a team is just different than what, you know, a Dashi provides, or a Formal, or an Envoy, or something like that. So yeah, you don't know too much about gear. Yeah, I can make a setup video. I made one a long time ago. In fact, I don't even have a lot of those same things that I had a long time ago. So I could definitely make a setup video. But really, a lot of it, honestly, a lot of my actual parts, like my gaming parts, have stayed the same over the few years. The only thing that's changed is I've been updating a lot of the stuff that's inside my computer.
Secure the area.
Ooh, how'd that dude stay alive? See if we can flank that dude that was over here.
Enemies taking the hard point.
Where are my bullets? Dang it. Let's see. JCap should retire and coach. Yeah, that's the thing about some of those older veterans, is that they always would have a career in coaching, right? Who wouldn't want like a 10-year Call of Duty vet on their coaching staff? So even if they're done playing, they can always kind of go back to that. Isn't the next hard point over here? I think it is. I think it's in this building that I'm in right here. Man, Urban breaking out the cold hard stats. Yeah, this dude's not messing around. People think JCap is the problem. It is TJ. JCap stats are 0.8, 0.9, 0.7. Yeah, wow. Actually, one of the last times we were watching an OGLA match, somebody brought up, one of my friends brought up his stats. And that's definitely the truth. Dashi's been phenomenal, but TJ hasn't been the player that we're used to seeing TJ be. And in order for them to succeed, TJ has to be one of those strong SMGs. Speaking of strong SMGs, I'm an AR player, and I don't like that I'm the one on my team that's inside the current hill. But sometimes you gotta adapt to what your team's doing. We'll take all these points though. Oh.
Go, get to the next one.
Let's see. In the wise world of nameless stats, don't tell the whole story. Yeah, no, he's right. It is definitely about more than stats.
Hardpoint secured.
All depends on what role you want to play. Now, if you're supposed to be like the main slaying SMG and you're not, then we can talk about stats a little bit, but Somebody pushing around the back here? There is.
Enemy at the cargo
Hard point
container.
contested. The enemy took the hard point.
Shotguns, man.
Get ready. We're about to move.
I think I've died 3 times and they've all been from shotguns. Can't believe people still use these.
Go. Get to the next one. The enemy took the
There's
hard
so many
point.
flashbangs.
Hard point contested. The hard point.
People die so fast in this game. Let's see. I just feel JCap has lost his touch personally. I don't care what his stats are compared to teammates. Yeah, and there's some of that too, right? A lot of the old pros can't really hang anymore. So when you're talking about like the Aches and people like that, they struggle a little bit. But who knows? I mean,
Hard point.
who knows?
Hard point secure.
Try to rotate
Get ready to
here.
move.
Got 18 people watching at the moment. Welcome everybody. Ooh,
Halfway there. Keep fighting. Next hard point. Let's go. The enemy took the hard point.
there's the shots.
Hard point contested.
I don't know the rotations on a map like this.
Hard point contested.
Ran out of ammo. What do you think about Toronto and their performance so far? Kind of showed up more than I was thinking. I mean, they looked okay against Chicago, but then again, Chicago didn't have a very good weekend, so it's kind of hard to, you know, say how good or bad somebody was when
UAV overhead.
Chicago had a bad weekend.
Point contested.
Like Minnesota. Minnesota looked phenomenal to start the tournament, and then when they played Chicago, they looked so-so, right? They got beat 3-1. So I don't know. I feel a little bit bad for Methods because Methods has been playing so well. He's by far the best player on Toronto so far. So I would like to see them have a little bit more success just for his sake, because he deserves it.
Hard point contested.
Jeez, this is crazy.
Hard point contested. The enemy took the hard point.
Oh boy. What is this dude doing?
One down.
This feels like absolute chaos to me. Oh my word.
We've lost the lead.
I don't even know where I'm getting shot from. Why do you think Chicago played like doo-doo in Atlanta? Well, I don't know for sure. If I had to guess, I really think that it's the time that they took
The enemy took the hard point.
between playing scrims. They just didn't get as much practice in as all the other teams did. If you think about it, like, oh boy.
We control the hard point.
If you think about it, they took 12 days. So from their first online scrim before London to their last online scrim after that, they took 12 days off. So if you take 12 days off, your chances of succeeding are kind of low, right? They're probably not going to go very well. Whereas during that same time, Minnesota was scrimming every day. Florida was scrimming every day. All those teams were scrimming every day. I literally can't. I have no idea what's happening. So in terms of Chicago, oh, there's a friend request that came through.
Enemy personal radar on. Stand by to move. Stay focused.
Somebody behind me somewhere? There is.
Hard point lost. Go. Get to the next one. Enemy pressure airstrike inbound.
Oh my word. It's just. Let's change this. Change this to battle hardened. Can't take being stunned anymore.
Control.
Oh, I stunned myself.
We've taken the hard point.
Oh.
Stand by to move.
This one's going to the other side of the map.
Next hard point. Let's go.
God, so many people right there.
We've got
I'll catch up on chat in just a moment.
friendly precision airstrike on the way.
Trying to get the win here. I'm going to do whatever I can to help my team. Oh, that's going to hurt.
Friendly precision. Enemy UAV overhead.
Gotta push out this other side. People flanking around. Oh! Shotguns. Sheesh.
10 seconds. Get ready to move.
Let's see. Rex says, I'm gonna go in a minute down to do some CDL tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm down to stream. Friday night stream. Sounds like a good time. We got like 4 subs tonight. For those that asked about mobile sub, I'll figure that out. I don't know. I have no idea exactly how that link works. So I'll do my best to try to figure it out. Looks like we're gonna get this win though. Let's see. I mean, people respect him now after beating Arcides. Yeah. Pristini is an unbelievable player. This is me getting shotgun to the face. Yeah, wrecked. I'll play tomorrow night. I haven't played much of the CDL playlist, but we can make that happen. Let's see. Let me check this real quick. Let's see. Where are we? Trying to invite. I was saving this because I didn't want to show my friends gamer tags, but whatever. It is what it is. I don't know if my friend is in here or not. Let's see. Urban says, if you were going to predict the finals weekend right now, who would you have? First, say your top 4 with lock spots, then who you think the 4 wild card teams would be. Wow. So are you talking about like champs? Who would I think for champs? If you're talking about champs, then an American hero that added me earlier. I don't know why I can't invite you. I don't know if you're private or actually, you know what? I think I do know why. Let me see. I had crossplay turned off. I got tired of getting into PC lobbies, so I took that off for a little bit. Let's see. I need some mods in the chat. There we go. There he comes. All right, so getting back to your question, the four teams. I feel like you'd have to go with obviously Atlanta and Chicago. See, here's the thing. I feel like I have a clear top 8, right? I feel like my top 8 would be Atlanta and Chicago, and then after that you'd have Dallas, you would have Minnesota, Florida, you'd have Paris, London, and then I guess that 8th team is really where it gets kind of a little toss-up. That last team probably, I don't know, maybe New York. I don't know. It's really whoever's going to come, who's ever going to come out of that bottom tier there. Will it be New York? Will it be Seattle? Will it be OGLA? Like, which team is going to put it together over the next 12 weekends or so? That's kind of where I'm thinking. Who who would you have in that? Let me see here. Let me Hello, Burls. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Well, I'm in my Discord with my friend. Well, I don't know. We'll see if he ends up talking or not. Are you streaming this? Rex says, are you streaming the same time tomorrow? If not, what time do you think? Yeah, probably like 8 o'clock, right? I usually get on around 8, stream for a couple hours, so till 9 or 10, somewhere in there. So that's what I would say. Burl, is you there? Nope, guess not. Never mind. Let's see. I think we are going to see... Let's see. I think we're going to see a Seattle domination in the near future with Pander. I don't think New York will pull through, or I would have. Yeah, I could absolutely see that. New York doesn't have a ton from the AR position, right? I feel like their SMGs are pretty solid, but not real sure about the SMGs. You're absolutely right. Now, if Pander can take control of that slaying SMG role, absolutely. I think, especially since they're so good from the AR position, right? Octane has been absolutely shredding. So, yeah, if Pander can step up and drop a consistent 35 and respawns like that, I could see it happening for Seattle. Who's the most underrated player right now? As weird as it is, and I don't think this would be the same for everybody, but I think that Arcides is always underrated. And I know a couple people have talked about him already, but I don't know why, but everybody just sleeps on Arcides for some reason. So maybe Arcides. I know it's kind of hard to pick somebody from one of the top 2 teams, right? But I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel at the moment for him. Also, the dudes from Paris. Denz is absolutely one of the top ARs in the game, so not too many people talk about Denz. I think we might be getting flipped here. I'm going to back up a little bit. Maybe not. I thought that was a teammate. That's why I didn't shoot. See you, Rex. Have a good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Just got sniped, huh? Sheesh. So at the moment, if you're wondering like what I'm doing strategy-wise, I'm just trying to push out this left side of the map, because if we spawn on that back right side as it goes back to P2, then I'm just trying to push out this left side and not let anybody from the other team get through this left side. Now, this is really hard to do without teammates because you don't really know what exactly they're watching. Like a couple people just died mid-map, so you have to guess in terms of where your teammates are dying from and where that might be coming from. And now, normally I would be holding down spawns, but I don't really know the roles that my teammates are playing, so I'm just kind of got to try to do it all. Man, I was reading chat. Urban says, with Paris, I feel like Denz will slow down eventually, and they'll just miss the wild card delay. So you're saying LAG might be the wild card, huh? That's interesting. I have no confidence in LAG at the moment at all. I don't know what it is. I don't know. If I had to pick teams, I wouldn't put my hopes into them at the moment. For those that might be wondering why I'm not rotating, I'm looking at my mini-map, and I see that I have some teammates over there. So I just haven't rotated yet just because I saw teammates over there, and now we don't have teammates over there, so now I'm going to have to go across the map. Although I just got this spawn, so it's good looking out. Guys, if you have something in chat that's relevant to Call of Duty or the CDL or something, then that's fine, but we're going to try to keep the airwaves clean for people that might actually want to be talking about stuff like that. Now my teammates all quit.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Fantastic.
Get ready, we're about to move.
This is the fun in playing public matches.
Okay, get to the hard point. Frag out. Reloading.
Oh boy. Jeez, this dude's sniping everybody. Good for him.
Hard point
What event will you be attending, Valentin? Pretty sure my friends and I are going to the Chicago event.
Enemy at the cargo container.
So we live just outside of Cleveland, so it's like a 6-hour drive for us to get to Chicago. We haven't bought like passes yet or anything, but
Enemy care package
even if we
inbound.
were going to, we'd probably buy those VIP passes for like $70. So pretty sure the Chicago events. Please throw your trophy. Honestly, I don't even know why I have trophy equipped, just because I haven't really been inside the hill. There's so many people.
Next hard point, let's go.
All right, I'll try to get inside the hill and throw my trophy. I'll make you happy. There it is.
Enemy
Take
at
to
the
the
wood.
hard point. Trophy system deployed.
I'm gonna try to push out the back here because I don't know what my teammates are doing.
Reloading.
This is a nice little spot to get time from.
Hard point.
I think I'm gonna be pushed out in just a moment, but
Hard point contested.
where are my teammates? Better be on the desk at Chicago. Yeah, right. This dude is the absolute best sniper in the history of Call of Duty.
10 seconds, get ready to move.
I feel like he's the only person that's ever killing me. Spencer, I wish. You imagine if that was your job? That would literally be like one of the best jobs. If you could just cast Call of Duty or analyze in between rounds or something like that. It'd be phenomenal. It'd be so much fun. I don't love the fact that there's a VTOL in the air. What are you gonna do?
Enemy personal radar in the air.
I wish we didn't only have 4 teammates still.
Reloading. Trophy system.
Samoan, welcome. It's the first time I've seen your name. Welcome, welcome. See if I can get up here and
Get ready to move.
slow down their push from mid-map a little bit.
Frag out. Go, get to the next one. Hard point contested. Enemy's got the hard point.
Reloading.
We've got
Enemy
the
at the
hard
train
point.
track.
I'm reloading.
Where are all my teammates? Why do I have no teammates in the hill with me?
Throwing stuff. The enemy took the hard point.
I feel like this is just one of those matches that's a lost cause, right? Casting would be dope. Totally, completely agree. I wish there was a way, like, in between matches where, like, you could pick out, like, a 30-second clip that you really wanted to
Got
discuss.
the hard point.
And then in between, like, maps, you could actually draw on, like, an iPad or a screen or something and talk about that play. Almost like traditional sports. Look at my teammates. 2 kills, 3 kills, 1 kill, 0 kills. Somebody please just start killing people so I don't have to take all the bullets.
Hard point off. Check your fire.
This is precisely the reason why I don't play the CDL playlist. What are the chances that I got my nades stuck up there? How do I get killed by that?
Enemy VTOL in the AO. Enemy personal radar in the air.
Apparently I didn't learn my lesson.
Enemy care package inbound.
I'll check the, I'll get caught up in the chat in just a moment. Another VTOL. My word. Somebody just let it end, please. Alright, I'll get caught up in the chat. Chat says, if you are Optic and lose your first game this weekend to LAG, are you using a sub or no? What do you mean? If you're Optic and you lose your first game this weekend, are you using a... Oh, I mean, I know what you mean. Like, substituting somebody in and out. I don't think you can. I don't know. I don't really think you can, right? I mean, of course you could. I just... They have such prolific names on their roster. I don't know how comfortable they would be benching like a TJ, right? Because obviously he's part of their long-term goals. So using a sub for him, I don't know. Maybe it's the blue. Maybe I'll get better teammates if I go to red. There we go. I wouldn't use a sub yet, although we can say it's early. Look at this dude. Jeez. We can say it's early, but honestly, the longer you wait, I guess the longer you wait, the more out of contention you get in like the actual CDL ranking. So like if they leave LA with no points whatsoever, that'll be tough for them. Let's see. Redline says no teammates in the hill with me story. Dude, I know. It's literally, it's all this game is. Spencer says that would be really cool. Kind of surprised they don't have anything more analysis between maps, Sports Center style. It would be awesome. I really liked, Piccadilly, huh? So I didn't like the pace of the matches in Minnesota, but what I did like in Minnesota was I like that TP was on the desk. I feel like he provides like the analytical approach that I feel like I would also provide. And I don't know if I just like, listening to him because that's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in like what exactly is happening on the maps and the matches and stuff like that. But I feel like he was severely missed. How do you feel about skill-based matchmaking? In my opinion, they should have made CDL playlist. Yeah, I 1000% agree. I wish that there were just answers in a way, right? I don't think that all of these playlists should have skill-based matchmaking. I think if you want to play against people that are the same talent as you, you should have somewhere you could go in order to do that. So you could go to like a CDL playlist or something like that. Piccadilly Hardpoint. This should be fun. But yeah, I'm not a fan of skill-based matchmaking in any game, let alone Call of Duty that I've been playing my whole life. I feel like, see, that's the thing. Like, if I want to stream and talk to you guys in the chat and do stuff like that, then it takes like, I don't know. I just wish I could listen to music, talk to people in the chat, and still have like an above average game. So like this game, I'll use a different weapon than the M4, and I'll probably end up going somewhere around even or maybe a little bit positive. I think my KD in this is like a 1.3, which for this game I'm pretty satisfied with. But just getting back to the original point, I just wish that I could just hop into a game, not have to worry about playing with people that are on the same skill-based matchmaking level that I am. But it is what it is. TP was your favorite player, huh? That's interesting. You must be an OG like myself if TP was your favorite player. God, this gun is so much harder to use than the M4. Probably shouldn't be standing on the buses. I'm just trying to get into gun battles. Ooh, what dude just got sniped? Dude on the statue.
Capture the objective. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint secure.
Oh, where are all these people coming from?
Friendly UAV overhead.
Can you explain? Let's see in the chat. Dang it, I keep dying when I'm looking in the chat. Can you explain why Chicago played so bad in Atlanta? I feel like there's a lot that could go into it, but for me personally, if I had to pick out one thing, I think the reason why they struggled a little bit was solely because of the fact that they didn't get as many reps in as a lot of the other teams did. So what I mean by that is go to Twitch, go to Formal's channel, and then just go look at his VODs. So go back and watch and look at the space that existed between the beginning of London
Hardpoint contested.
and when they left for Atlanta. There was 12 days that they took off in between. And for me, during that entire time, you had teams like Minnesota and Florida and teams like that. They were just scrimming the whole time. They were grinding those entire 2 weeks. So if you're not getting as much practice as the teams you're playing are, then you're probably going to end up losing, right? So I think that's what happened. Now, I'm a little bit... Why is there a chopper? I will say that I'm a little bit nervous about the fact that they still haven't scrimmed after. So if you go look right now, I don't know if they're scrimming but just not streaming or what. But I've been looking for their streams. So every day, like I'll go in, I'll look for Formal, I'll look for Scump, I'll look for Envoy, and I haven't seen any of those guys. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if they're just taking a break or what, but I hope that they get back on the grind if they're not already. Is he still in there? He is. Yeah, I played in COD 4, got heavy into the game battles in Black Ops 1, made it to 10K. Nice. I couldn't tell you the last time I really put a ton of time into game battles. It's been a little while. I played a few in this game, but I didn't necessarily play it seriously.
Enemy care package inbound.
This map.
Taking the hard point. Okay, get to the hard point. Enemies halfway there. Strap it up.
Oh, boy. Tomorrow's video should be a good one for those that might be waiting for it. They were streaming a few hours ago. They were scrimming Florida and beat them. Oh, okay. So if they were scrimming a few hours ago, then this would be the first scrim that they've had since they've been back from Atlanta. Or at least the first one that they've had on stream. Very interesting. Man, this is a nightmare, huh? Tomorrow's upload, I break down the search and destroy match. So the Atlanta versus Florida search and destroy match in the grand finals. I think you guys are gonna learn a lot from that. It's really cool to see the way that Atlanta varies up. Who is shooting at me? Oh my word. It's really cool to see what Atlanta does from one round to the next. Like one round they'll be unbelievably aggressive and they'll be pushing. And then the next round they'll play a little bit more defensive. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting for you guys to see just how their different strategies are, because it's not like you know what, this is our strategy, this is what we're gonna do. They really do a really nice job of breaking it up round to round. Didn't even see that dude. That dude just blended in with the statue. I feel like I've been spawning back in this spawn trap literally the entire game. Oh.
Next hard point. Let's go.
I think I'll probably take a few more questions after this one. I think this will be the last game that I play though. Getting a little sleepy. Have to work on getting to bed soon. Let's go back to the M4. Just for giggles here. Just to end the game. God, this gun is just so easy.
Hardpoint secure.
Try to push out these spawns here.
Get ready.
I think full form Chicago would beat Atlanta.
Taking the hardpoint.
Yeah, that's something we talked about in our podcast, is if Chicago's having a good weekend and Atlanta's having a good weekend, what's going to end up happening in that battle? I don't know.
Got the hardpoint. Next hardpoint. Let's
There's a
go.
dude in here camping in the back. See if we can hit him from the flank.
All right.
Hardpoint confirmed.
See how much easier the game is when you're using an M4? No!
Enemies taking the hardpoint.
Just gave up rotation because I was trying to get that challenge. There's a challenge right now, trying to get kills with precision airstrikes.
Black, good kill.
I'm gonna hop up after this one. If you guys have any more questions, put them down in the chat below. Maybe tomorrow I'll see if I can get some friends on, some buddies on. Maybe we'll run some Blackout, try to get some wins in Blackout. It's been a long time since I played. I did have some fun playing it earlier. I just wish I would have had I don't know, it's a little bit slow at times.
We're falling behind. Regroup. Took a beating today. Not gonna take it.
Any
lying
other
down.
questions? I'm gonna hop off very soon. We'll go back to the lobby. If you guys want any questions or anything, give you the next 5-10 minutes or so. But yeah, that was fun. Teammate 5 and 20, 6 and 11. Yikes. Yikes. Yes. Yes, yes. Getting wrecked. American Hero. Loyalty badge. I love to see it. For those that asked, I'll figure out how to put a mobile link in the description so that you guys can join the membership program from mobile. I don't know how to do that yet, so we'll figure it out. Scump shows up when he has to. I think he has a problem of playing down to his opponents. Yeah, I don't know. I wish the best for him. The first couple tournaments, he looked really good. The last tournament, kind of not so hot, right? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. They won't be at LA, so we won't really get to see Chicago. Actually, I'm interested to see what viewership is like at this LA event without Chicago there. I'm interested to see if it sticks around the 50 to 100K or if it goes down from there. I'll be interested to see what happens. But with that, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I super appreciate it. I think we picked up 5 new subs tonight, somewhere in there. So for all of the subscribers, for all the people that joined my membership program as tier 1 subs, thank you so much. I super appreciate it. So you can see those loyalty badges and all that stuff in the chat. So thank you all. With that, I will be streaming tomorrow night. So I'll probably get on around 8 o'clock. And then hopefully I'll be on with some friends. We can stream a little bit more. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will catch you in the next stream.